share my screen so that you guys can see my name. Okay, the spelling of my name. Okay, so just go to this instructor's profile. So you will see here my full name. So Dan Mel Paul S. Avedra. So yeah, I know that my name is quite rare or quite weird maybe, but yeah, that's the name that my parents gave to me. Anyway, so here are things that you can, you uh, know about me. Of course, just the basics. I graduated as a computer engineering here in UC, and of course, here's my educational attainment for now. So I'm currently processing my masterals, and then here are my areas of interest. Okay, well, I've just already mentioned this one last meeting. So yeah, just check this one out. Okay, so for the sake of the others who were not able to attend our class last meeting, so let me just have a recap, just a short recap. So we've introduced the home page. So we have here the welcoming page, the course delivery, which is of course ODL, and then the course overview. Okay, where you can also find this course overview here on the syllabus. So here's the class and the credit to it's about the class schedule, the instructor's name, the telephone number of the SEA office, and my email, the course description, course learning outcomes, which is the same with the one that is in the homepage, and the course content, and then etc. So let's go over with this one for now. Okay, so again, as you guys may already know, we only have 6.5 weeks. So point 0.5 is for the exam, so midterm and final exam, and then 6 weeks is for the discussion. So just divide it by 2. So the other one, I mean the one half of that one is for the midterms, and then the one half of that one is for the finals. So week 1 to week 3 is the midterm topics, and then week 4 to week 6 is the final topics. Okay, so just check this one out. Okay, for now, of course, we are still at week 1, and week 2 will start it next meeting. Okay, this coming Tuesday. All right, so don't mind this one for now. So I know that this one is quite, maybe uh, hard to understand, since this one is now mostly programs and applications or programming. Not that one. Okay, this one right here, algorithm and development and view programming. Okay, so this one now is mostly programming. Actually, it's purely programming. Okay, so your quizzes are also programmed. Okay, that's for week 4, 5, and 6. And for the available ebooks, so again, this is for the finals only. Okay, so this one will introduce to you how to use or how to program using a Visual Basic. Okay, so just check this one out. And then for the basis of evaluation, so I have already discussed this one last meeting. So just to make it short, these 3 discussions, quizzes, and assignments are covered under by the class standing. So that's 50%. Okay, that's how we compute your class standing. And then for the examinations, of course, that's 50%. Okay, so here's for the midterm score, and then here's for the final, actually tentative final score, because your final score will be the combination of your midterm score and then your tentative final score. So basically it's the same with the midterm and final. So 50% class standing and then 50% final exam. Okay, but for the final score, your real final score, okay, so you'll get 1/3 of your midterm score and then 2/3 of your tentative final score. All right, so that's how we compute your final grade. So we have a note here. So just to make it short, here in UC, the passing score is always 60%. Okay, so again, it's not 50%, but here in UC, it's always 60%. So should always get at least 6 out of 10 or 60 out of 100 or 12 out of 20. Okay, at least 60% in everything. Okay, so in that way, you're now assured that you'll be able to pass the subject. However, you're only uh, going to achieve a grade of 75. Yeah, you were able to pass, but having a grade of 75 is quite not good as a record. Okay. All right, so that's it for the short recap for the syllabus. So, are we clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. So,
Sir.
my apologies since I know that you guys are hearing a lot of background noises since I'm here in UC right now. So, as you guys may all know, the extension of enrollment is until May 8th, until tomorrow. So, expect that I'll still be here tomorrow. But don't you guys worry, we will not meet tomorrow. Okay, we will meet next week already. It's coming Tuesday. Okay, so just this one for now. Okay, so the following meetings is not this noisy anymore. All right, so let's now move on with the modules. Okay, so again, let me just remind you guys that please, okay, do this one, the getting to know you better. Just record a 1 minute video, just say your name, your education, the devices that you're using, your internet connection, is it 3G, 4G, is it 5G, okay, and then your expectation with this course. So why me until May 11 of only? Well, of course, that's the date. I mean, there's only 10 days for introduction, and then we don't want to introduce ourselves, at the very end of the meeting. So I put here until May 11 only. So please do this one before May 11. Okay. So as of now, there is only 8 students who have submitted. Okay, actually there's 45 of you who are enrolled in this subject. So please, just at least, I can see at least maybe 30 students who were able to do this one, getting to know you better. Because if it's only 10 or 15, then you know, I, I, I should at least know 50% of you guys. So the 50% who doesn't want to introduce herself, then that's also going to be, privacy. Okay, so anyway, going back to our modules. So for the module 1 and 2, I mean for the week 1, we have module 1 and 2. Okay, so this is the week 1, which is only the module 1, the inside computers and mobile devices. And then we have here the week 1, still week 1, but just another module. So module 2 and input and output. So here's the PDF for that one. Okay, so basically they're just the same. They just differs in quizzes and laboratories, of course, and of course with the practice exercises or quizzes. Okay, the same with case studies. So they are different, okay, with each other. Okay, so again, once you're here in our modules, so the first thing that you need to check is the overview. Okay, so this one will give you an idea, just a heads up regarding with our topics that we're going to discuss. So here are the topic learning outcomes. Here are the list of topics, and then the learning resources. So we have three. The first one is the lecture presentation, which can be in the form of PDF or PPT or PowerPoint. So since we only have one module for this week, for this week 1 right here, of course, it only has one module or one PDF. Okay, and then of course this one has an equivalent video which I created, okay, last year, April or August. Let's see. So not April and August. It's June 25, 2020. So yeah, as you guys can see, this one is already quite old since I am the one who handled this one actually before the pandemic. I'm the one who's handling the COMPFP1. So that is why I've decided to, create a video since, I keep on discussing same module every term. So I decided to create a video. So just, I just let you guys watch this one. And then just in case you guys have a question regarding with this one, so just message me. Okay. So this is a 45-minute video discussing the entire module 1, inside computers and mobile devices. Okay. And if ever those materials are not enough, like, having this one is not enough, having the video is not enough, you want more information, you want to learn more, then feel free to check this one, the ebook. Okay, so this is an ebook wherein most of the information for my presentation came from this ebook right here. Okay, so as you guys can see, if you have already checked the module 1, so they are quite the same with this one. Okay, that's because most of them came from here, 80 to 90%. So there might be an additional, but just a minor. Okay, so yeah, just check this one out because you guys are now going to have your very first quiz tomorrow. So I have already announced that one in my announcement. So I hope that you guys have already started, reading the PDF and then started watching the video. So the video can be also found here on the watch videos tab. So you can also click this link and then it will lead you to the same website. I mean the same YouTube link. Okay. So yeah. And I have also included here a practice exercises or practice quizzes. So feel free to check those. So I have here one internal which I created from Canvas. So you can access this one via Canvas. But the other two, you cannot access this one via Canvas. So just click that link and then it will lead you to an external website. Okay, it's like that. Or if you want to go to its website itself, so you can click this one, okay, ProProps quizzes. Okay, so these are just the basics: label the computer, inputs, outputs, what are the parts, etc., etc. Okay, so this is one way for you to be able to learn more about the parts of the computer. Okay, so the same with the quizzes. Okay, right here. So if you want to go to the website itself, so feel free to visit this website. So in here you can just type. Type the topic that you want, maybe computer, and then it will give you a lot of options. So computer basics, computer, and language, computer. So there's a lot actually. So different sources, but same topics. So you can choose uh, many sources just to check if there's a better, more practice exercise or quiz that you can have. Okay, so are we clear so far regarding with the practice exercises?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so one more thing. Okay, I just would like you guys to know that the practice exercises are not recorded from the word itself, practice exercises. However, since there are cases actually that I also record the practice exercises right here, the 28 points. If your grade is like super low, maybe you have a grade of 74 or 73, then that's the time that maybe I should check this one and then see your score regarding with this practice exercise, and then I might record that one as an additional or as a bonus. Okay, or the other term is as a supplement for your score. Okay, this is for you to pass the subject. Okay, so be sure to answer those extra exercises. Okay, and regarding with your lab 1 and lab number 2, so I will not uh, you know discuss this one anymore, since this one is now your goal to understand what is the instruction is telling you. So just to give you a brief idea, well, first laboratory will be with the use of paint. Okay. However, if you guys are using a Mac or an Apple, okay, wherein of course you don't have a paint application or a paint 3D, you can use paintbrush. Okay. So that's the counterpart of the paint or paint 3D in Windows. Okay. So that's it for the first laboratory. Very, very simple. Okay, for the second laboratory, you're going to create a resume and then a recommendation letter, which can be found at the last page right here. Okay? Kailangan sir eh. Okay. So in here, just merge this one in one Microsoft Word. Okay, so this is the sample format for the resume. So uh, you can create with your own style, but please do not change the information or the arrangement of the information. Okay, so you can edit the border, you can add more maybe designs if you want, but it's not actually recommendable since the resume should be just as simple as a plain text. Okay, I have never seen a resume that has a lot of designs. Okay, so having a resume something like this is also already okay, it's already good enough. Okay, so we have the objective, personal information, the education, interests, affiliated organization. So I guess answering those are already easy. However, in affiliated organization, if you have never joined an organization in your entire life, so just put here NA. Okay, so NA. Let me just put it in our chat box. NA like that. Okay, so if it's not available, just put NA. Of course, you have class schedule, just put your class schedule in here. And then for the references, so just to give you a brief idea what this references is all about. So as you may know, this is a resume wherein you pass that resume to a certain company. Okay, so of course the HR will check your resume, and then the thing that they need to check is of course if you are telling the truth regarding with your resume. Okay, so for example, you mentioned here that you are a valedictorian. So of course, maybe if they found that you have the instructor and teacher from maybe in high school or in college, which you included in your reference. So yeah, they will call that person to verify whether you've really graduated as a uh, valedictorian, okay, or as a summa cum laude, or as an honor rolls when you were still studying in that school. Okay. All right. So wait a second. There is a question. So sir, paano po pag di na nilagay yung affiliated? It's also okay. Okay. So if there's really no organization that you've joined before until now, so you can just remove this one. Okay. Just delete that one and then proceed to the class schedules. Okay. So yeah. And for the references, so the first thing right here is the name of that person and the address. Yeah, address and then the telephone number. Okay. And right here is a recommendation letter. So just copy as it is. Just change the things that you need to change. Like for example, right here, you type here your degree. What is your degree right now? So just type here Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, and then type your name here, and then make this one bold, make this one all caps, and then bold, and then the rest are the same. Okay, so you can just copy this one as it is. Okay, and just put here the current date. Okay, say you were able to finish this one on May 8th, so just put here May 8th. All right, so yeah, that's it for the first and second laboratory, and then here's where you can submit those laboratories in a separated file. All right, so lab one is just a JPEG or a PNG picture, and lab two is in a form of Microsoft Word. Okay, and then tomorrow you're going to have your first quiz. So this will be available at exactly 3:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. So take note on that one. You won't be able to take this one unless you know you were opening this one to its available dates. I mean available date and time. Okay, the specific time, 3:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. only. Okay, so sir, pwede po sa PDF sa lab number 2. Yeah, I guess it's okay. Yeah, it's okay if it's in a PDF format. All right. And then for the case study number 1, so well, this is just actually in the form of facts and questions. Supposedly, this will serve as your collaboration with the class. Okay, your what do you call this one? I forgot the term, but uh, lagi kang sagot, yung parang lagi kang sagot ng sagot sa klase. Para ano man tawag doon? Anyone who knows the term for that one? The one who always
Recitation.
yeah, recitation. But since we are always running out of time, so it's always no discussion, no recitations anymore. However, uh, hindi ko kasi ma-record lahat, kalalo na kapag diretso yung klase. So, I created a discussion na lang. Okay? So, there's only one who were able to answer this one for now. So, the due date of this one is May 14. So, make sure to answer this one before its due date. Okay, so just read this one and then just read the question and then you'll be able to answer or you will be able to share your own opinion. Okay, so yeah, again, that's it for the week one, module one. And then for the week one, module two, so again, they are just quite the same. We have the overview wherein you can see here the topic learning outcomes. Okay, let me just move this one right there. Okay, oops. Module 2 overview for week 1. So it's quite the same. We have the topic learning outcomes, the list of topics, and then the learning resources. Okay, we have the learning presentation or the PDF. We have the video, wherein, of course, just a different video or another video wherein discussing the module 2. Okay, so I upload this one last year, June 28th. So just, make sure to visit this one, just to give you more information regarding with the module 2. All right, and again, if those materials are not enough, then you can check the ebook. Okay. All right, so another question. Sir, kailan po bang mahaba yung explanations case study 1? Not necessary. Okay, as long as you were able to share your opinion. Okay, and I guess that's already okay. So, well, of course, I'm checking, how you deliver your message, your grammar, your convincing words, okay? Because, it's opinionated. So, how will you convince me that your answer is really, really correct? Okay? So, don't worry, there is no wrong answer regarding with our case studies. Everything is correct as long as you were able to persuade me that your answer is really correct. Okay. Okay, and then here's the PDF. Just check that one. Okay, so and for the watch videos, so again, this is where you can find the video, which is the same in the overview. Okay, and then I have also again prepared the exercises, which is the practice exercises. So one for the, the one that is in the canvas, and then two, which is an external website. Okay, so just check those websites. And then for the week one, module 2, so we have here a lab number 3, another laboratory. Okay, so here's the instruction with your lab number 3. Okay, so everything is already in here. Just follow that one. Okay. However, I would like you guys to, take a note on this one. So it says here, take a screenshot by pressing the print screen key and paste it on this page by pressing Ctrl B buttons. So as you guys can see, this one is not the, latest version of the Microsoft. If I'm not wrong, this one is 2004 or 2007. The one that we have in our computers right now is maybe 2016, 2012, 2017, 2018, 2020, or might be even 2021. Okay, so you must take a screenshot of your own version of your Microsoft Word, not this one. Okay, because if I saw that this is the one that you took, okay, as part of your lab number 3, then you will already get a 0 score. Or if not, maybe just half of it, 50 out of 100, okay, for not following the instruction properly. So yeah, again, take a screenshot of your own version of Microsoft. Okay. And one more thing, so of course the labels are not the same anymore, the 1 to 10. So 1 is title bar, 2 is title bar icon. So in 2020 or 2016, so they cannot be found on the same place anymore. So you have to check where is the title bar in 2016, where is the ruler, where is the insertion point or cursor in 2016 version. Okay. So those are the things that you need to check. Okay. And the rest are just the same. Okay. So you can do this one using a equation or MS equation 3.0. So
Sir, isosolve ba yan?
no. So you don't need to solve anything here. Just copy as it is. So the main reason why you need to do this one is, just explore the functionalities of your Microsoft Word. You must at least learn how to, put a correct syntax when it comes to equations, correct, maybe correct way on how to do it. Okay? So those are things that you will learn. Okay? Paano mo may lalagay yan? Paano ka magkakaroon ng cube, ng squared, ng etc. kung ano yung meron dito. Okay? Paano ka maglagay ng degrees, mga yan. Okay? Alright, so yeah, that's it for the lab number 3. And then again, so of course, every module you're going to have a quiz. So I haven't published it yet since I'm not sure when will I publish it. So maybe this coming Tuesday or Wednesday. So between those 2 dates. So I'll just announce once this one now is final. Okay, when it comes to the date. So just be prepared. Okay, so once you're done with the quiz number 1, the module 1 quiz, start reading and then start watching the video with the module 2. Okay, and then yeah, just be prepared. So you might take the quiz number 2 on this coming Tuesday or Friday next week. Okay, and then for the last one, of course, we have another discussion here. This is just another topic and then another question. So no one haven't answered this one yet. So yeah, that's it for the week 1. So next week we'll discuss week number 2. All right, so that's it for our agenda for today. And the last one, actually, is announcement. So I've mentioned here that we have a Q&A with your concerns or clarification regarding with the quizzes or laboratories. Well, maybe for the quizzes, none for now. And for the laboratories, do you guys have a question so far regarding with lab 1 and lab 2? Michelle, let's go drink. Question, guys, or clarification?
None, sir.
None, sir.
How about the
None,
others? None? You guys sure?
sir.
Yes?
Pwede daw po ba sa WPS dun sa lab 3?
WPS.
Opo.
Wala ka bang... So yan yung di ba? Parang another version ng Microsoft. What do you mean by WPS?
Bansamot, sir.
Spreadsheet? I guess. ECO nga pala. Kalimutan ko. Tiyata pala yata yung gamit ng nasa Linux. Not wrong. Well, anyway, as long as you were able to, do it as the same as possible, well, I guess it's okay. Okay. WPS. Alright, so okay lang din naman as long as you were able to, do the same format, do the same context, then it's okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So any other question or clarification? Ano pa ba? Okay, so wala naman na. Actually, hanggang doon lang tayo sa week 1. So, next week ng iba para hindi kayo overload or ma-over-inform or overwhelm. Iba naman yung tawag doon. So if you guys don't have a question anymore, okay, then you guys, go and let's just meet again next meeting. Not next meeting, okay? Kasi yung meeting natin na next meeting is tomorrow. So we will not meet tomorrow. Our next meeting will be next week, okay, Tuesday. All right.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Goodbye.
Yes, sir.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye, sir.
Goodbye, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Goodbye.
Bye, sir. Sana masarap ulam mo.
Goodbye then. Ano? Sabi mo?
Sana masarap ulam mo, sir.
Palit ka ba ng pangalan mo? Naalala kita eh. Hanggang ngayon, hindi
Full
ka
name
pa
ko to.
open ng camera mo. Open ka na ng camera mo.
No, sir. No. Bye, sir.
Okay, sige. Privacy.
Bye, sir.
Goodbye.